a customer this morning. I got it last night because they allow you to park here. And you can see in front that staging going up the ramp and the steps that come out. That's what I've got to do. I've got to pull forward into that boxed area, and that blue line you can see, that needs to be about, my left side of my truck needs to be about 6 inches within that blue line. Then they can lower that boom down on top of the tank, open it up, because it's going to be pumped off. So you've got to have air, you know, you've got to have the radius so the air can come through, so that you don't get an implosion on the tank. So I don't know, they might hold me till 10 o'clock, but they might bring me in earlier, who knows. But either way, I'm good. So let's wait and see what happens here, see if I can get in and out a little bit quicker. Generally takes about it's about an hour and a half to get this stuff off. I'm assuming they pump it, because that first door on our right, the one you can see the light above it, well, they've all got lights, you wally. But the first one on the right, they bring a hose out through there, and then they connect it to my trailer, and they pump off. There's like a ton of tanks behind that wall, but I'm not sure how far they're pumping this one. But let's wait and see if they bring me in early, or see if they hold me to the time, which either way I'm good with, because I've got enough time to easily get back today and then pick up my next one and then keep running. So let's see what happens. Well, nobody's come out yet, and I've been sat for another hour and a bit, so they obviously haven't got an 8 o'clock appointment coming, so I'm just going to pull up and park in that spot, just so it's ready as such. Back up, get lined up, they can come out, disconnect the tank, disconnect the lid and everything, or open up the lid, and then get their hoses connected, and then hopefully we can get out of here then. But it's going to be about another hour and a half to get this stuff off, so park up. Generally got to try and line up as best you can, and pull out and then back up in again, because it's, believe it or not, it's a bit of a funny, it's a short area. So let's get almost in, pull out, and I can back up. Watching that tower. Don't want to hit the tower. That wouldn't be good. Should. Good enough. But it's back about a foot, so let's try that. Should be about it. Let me show you what I'm trying to do. So then within the things, pulls it down. still think I might come forward, but just 2 or 3 inches, so that'll work. I'm going to round up there. Right, let me go and find somebody. Catch you back in a minute. Right, they've just come out, cut everything. He's going to connect the pipe work in a minute. He said to me, what time did you get here last night? I said, it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I said, but he said, why didn't they offload you? I said, well, to be fair, I said, the appointment was for this morning. I said, so I didn't go looking for anybody to offload me. And he said, we were nearly empty last night. He said, we would have taken this off last night, but heck, you know, it is what it is. What do you do? I'm okay with it anyway, because it was it's an easy run. I've got to get back to Chattanooga with this one. I got to stop at Freightliner because I had all these shocks done like 2-3 months back, but I noticed one of the shock absorbers is leaking, so I want to pick one of those up and change that over, because this thing's got to go in for its quarterly inspection in the next about 10 days. So, which I always go back to Atlanta for that, because if there's an issue and it's something I can't sort, at least my mechanic's just around the corner. Well, not literally around the corner, but you know, just 30 minutes away. So, and my truck's only ever failed one quarterly inspection on a brake cylinder on the rear. In nearly 1.3 million miles, it's only failed on one time, and that was like a hour job. Went back to the mechanic, he swapped it over, came back, and boom, she was good. So I'll get that shock. I want to change the cab shocks as well. I think I'm gonna pick up a pair of those as well while I'm there, because these roads, I mean, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the roads like going through Tennessee, which is tarmac, that cold snow and all that, like, with the snow plows come through, ripped up so much those roads. It's worse than Michigan. Absolutely beat the truck to death. I mean, you're trying to avoid potholes, but some of these you just can't even miss. I mean, they're just craters. So Tennessee, hurry up and sort your roads out, because they're a mess. Anyway, wait for them to get this stuff off, and I'll come back to you once they've finished. Let me show you this shock. They're simple to do, the cab shocks. That takes you minutes. Same with that side. But they've had their days. I changed these a while back. I'm just going to change them just as a matter of fact. There's this rear shock. Hold on. This one. Boom. Can you see all the oil on it? I don't know if it's, now it's focusing. You can see oil. It should be like that. It should be dry. But it's not. So she's blown. It's simple enough. Just let me show you. Top bolt, bottom bolt. But at the moment it's doing nothing. Yeah, and I got the gun set up anyway, so that's fine. But that's their hose. That's what I was talking about. They use that across, go up here, get across, open the lid, and this is all coming off. You can generally tell how much comes off on these trucks, because you can tell where your tyre shape. Over the years you get used to. That's about half off now. It's just one of the things you learn. So once they've done this, stop at a Freightliner. There's a Freightliner dealer about an hour on the way, so I'll grab those then. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right, we are offloaded. Just done a pre-trip. Also just done our we have a system on this computer, so we don't use transfer anymore. We scan our bill of ladings in through this, send it, boom. So it goes from this to this, and up to the office. Because we used to use Transflow, if you remember rightly. Well, probably, I don't know if Transflow, I'm sure it's still going. But I don't know, it's just technology. Technology changes. Let's press submit. Right, now it's excuse me. Now it's winging its way up to Green Bay. Done. It always used to bug me when you use TransFlow, because you get there, either the TransFlow wasn't working, or there'd be a big queue, or whatever, you know. It just used to be a pain. It's probably not such a pain now. I'm sure a lot more companies are doing exactly the same as this, where you're everything is based around this computer system we have. It's got lots of good points, this computer, to be fair, but it does have some odd points that really tee me off, but hey, such is life. So we've got to let me clear this tower a minute. So we're going to stop at the Pilot Flying J. It's going to be a Pilot, I think, just down the road here. Top up the tanks. Then I've put in the coordinates there for Freightliner, which is about an hour down the road. Pick up me shocks, and there's also another bit. If you lift the bonnet up on this truck, there's just behind the steering column on there, there's the light cluster, where all the fuses are and stuff. When I was checking stuff yesterday on there, I noticed that the actual cover was cracked, so I've had to do a bodge and run on it just to hold it there at the moment. But I want to pick the nose up as well. I'm sure I'm going to get stung for it, but heck, you know, staying on top of it, because you know this truck's my livelihood. End of. So this is one lady you can't turn down. Anyway, let me finish off what I'm doing here, and then we'll get going. Right, let's go. We're going to go and jump on 81. Go out through Virginia, but we're empty, so I ain't got to suffer all the ups and downs. I don't mind 81 so much. I just don't like going through West Virginia, because those mountains, when you're loaded with a trailer with no baffles, it's kind of not funny. So I'll catch you along the way.
Station ahead.
Let's get robbed by Pilot Flying J. Right, 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 let's get robbed by Pilot Flying J. Berkshire Hathaway. Fuel is just fuel is just one of those things you haven't really got control on, you know. All your other costs are generally fixed, you know. But this one, oh, and it's got a Taco Bell. Your real Mexican food. Not. So if James is listening, not. It's got loves over there. The problem is we don't have a very good deal with loves. I do like loves. If I'm out down south and stuff, I like using loves if I can. But there's nothing stopping me. I mean, I buy my fuel and I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna pay over the odds for it. So we've got to go to Pilot Flying J. This one's a bit of a crazy one. Let's see if it's crazy today. Yep, it is.
Continue northwest, 400 feet turn right.
Stop telling me what to do. I'm going to get some fuel. Diesel. Western Express, in the fire lane, no parking. Fair play, truck 12363. Yeah. Bonus parking.
100 feet turn right onto Mount Olive Road.
Hold on, let me just turn this thing off because that's annoying. Get some fuel here, then an hour on, and we'll be getting some. Okay, did I? Then I'm going to stop at Freightliner and grab my bits. Get back to Chattanooga tonight. Got a few hours in the morning to mess around doing bits on my truck. If I wash my truck, is there any need to wash these pumps? I might do my truck. Who knows, you know? Anyway, I'll be back in a mo. Boom! 87 gallons. Now I need to move forward a minute. I want to go in there, grab myself a cup of coffee, see if they've got something very light to eat, because that's for the day till tonight when I stop. So, yet again, I will see you in a minute. Right, let's get out of Dodge. That's just taken flipping ages just to get a bloody cup of coffee. There was a queue as long as my bloody arm in there. Just not enough people. It's crazy. So, anyway, got myself 2 little spring roll things. I'm gonna keep it all day. So, next thing you know, I'll see you. When will I see you? See you at Freightliner, actually. Watch that hole. Yeah, see you at Freightliner. Right, we're turning off up here at Freightliner. So I want rear shop, 2 cab shops, and I want that plastic cover.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Got it. Another little cover thing on the back of the truck. It's got like a double cover, but this one of the covers it's gone for a burn somewhere. So go to Freightliner and see how much.
Speed limit reduced ahead. Turn at the first right onto Wayers Cave Road.
I've been here before to this one. It's just tucked away a bit. You can see it from the road, but it's just tucked away trying to get. Wow, load that trailer up. There's a lot of mountains in Virginia. Blue Ridge and stuff. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yay.
Your destination is on the left.
I know. Parts department, I think the sales of parts is up. I'm going to try and find somebody to park here. It's a bit of a joke. It's for service. Okay, boys, I think I'm going to have to just dump it anywhere. I'm going to have to do a bit of bonus parking. It's not as long as I'm going to be here all the time. If people could park, that would really help. Just take out this trailer. Joking. Just joking. Let's back up a bit. Enough room for someone to get round. Right, I'll be back. Well, that was a bit cheaper than I thought it would be. Mind you, they didn't have the plastic part, so I got one shock and two cab shocks. $142.99 including tax, which would be VAT to us. So plus I've got some. I forgot as well. I've got some glad hands to go on those on my airline, so I can do that at the weekend as well. I want to get a couple of tubes of grease so I can quickly go around the truck and grease up stuff. So don't take 10 minutes just to go around everywhere and just do it. So apart from that, let's get out of here. I think I just watched that other guy come out, so I'm going to do a bit of a loopy-loop. Wow, how long's that trailer? It's all. Yeah, so I think that's like the third time actually I've used them for odd bits. They seem a good bunch, to be fair. They don't make hang around and that sort of thing. It's like a lot of them do. I had to use Freightliner in Atlanta, which would have been my home Freightliner. I had to use them twice, and that was the worst experience ever. 2 warranty jobs. Steering rack, 11 days. An EGR cooler, 9 days I was down. And that was before all the silliness from a few years back. This is when it was still under warranty. So I've never used a Freightliner dealer for my mechanics on my truck. I only let my mechanic in, who lives near me, touch this truck apart from me.